hot lap in the Corvette GT3 at Sebring. Okay, let's go ahead and go through this. So, coming in here to try to get as far over to the wall as I can. There's going to be a yellow strip here. You see it right here. So just after getting past that, you can see still on throttle, still on throttle. About 2 car lengths after that yellow mark ends, I'm off throttle. And you can see here, already on brake before I'm off throttle, trying to get that rear end to start coming around for me and help me turn the car. Come back here. So you can see coming off there, trying to get the car to come in right here, just at the right angle, so that when I'm coming off the corner, I can get off as hard as possible, full throttle, without having to wait on the car. You see me working the gas and the brake, getting that rear end to turn for me. Oops, we didn't want that. So again, coming through here, just so here I just catch it on as hard as possible through there. And you want to be careful right here. Don't want to get any part of your tires into this dirt. It's just going to slow you down. You won't get off track, but you will slow your car down. Okay, so coming through here, generally I like to let off right about the first 3 cones, maybe just after. So you can see starting to come off, and I'm already on my brake, getting the car to settle in. I want to get this down to 3rd gear. And right as I'm past that last cone and I can see my apex here, I want to start getting the car set up for that apex. And I'm using the brake here, still on the brake. Not only getting the car to stop, but also using that brake to get the rear end again to come around for me. And then you want to come in and late apex this because it's kind of a double apex. It's an apex here and it's an apex here. So you can see what I'm talking there. So you want to be on it here, but you don't want to hit it because if you're not on it and you hit it before getting on it, it does send you a little bit wide. But you can see, of course, I'm right on it. And got away with it through here in third gear. You want to be right on that, but again, don't catch too much of this curve here, this apex, or it will send you a little wide here. And on this, you need to get your car wide, get it settled, and then come down to second gear. Just before the car is going to apex here. So you're using the brakes right in this short area just to get the car to turn here, but you can see some hard on them. And you're going to wait till you can see your apex, and when you see that apex and the track open up is when you're going to be able to get on it here. So you can see I'm getting the car to come around. No apex yet. Just about to apex this turn here, and as I do, I should be able to start getting back into my throttle. Right as I see, again, it start to open up here. And you can see I'm starting to get on throttle. And then as I really see the track and my exit, I'm on it, almost 100%. Now you're going to let the car go wide. Get off this turn, get your steering wheel off that turn here as quickly as you can to get it straightened out here so you're not going this way. You want to go this way. So see how the steering wheel comes back? And now keep it over there. And just hug that white line. So keep it tight. Get yourself set up here. And on this corner, we are going to start our braking just after these first 4 cones. So you can see right there, still on it. Off, let the car settle in. My front end back down on the ground. So I can maximize my braking there. And then go ahead and use full force brakes. Not quite. As you can see, I'm not 100%. Not ABSing. You can see my graph here. Still well within the range I want to be. But you're coming down hard through the gears. And you want to get this all the way down to first before you apex here to get the car slowed down. Once you do, you want to apex this slightly late, right in here. Off that quick with the steering wheel, get the steering wheel back to straight so that you can get on it, and you're just looking to make as straight a line through here as you can. So let's run that back and let you see that in regular speed so you can kind of see what we're talking about here, all the way from the braking zone through. There we go. Now, coming into the section here, you want to stay about a car length off this white line here so that you can apex this at the proper point. And that's going to be kind of late. You don't want to get too much on it, but you can get on this curb. And you want to be right in here coming off this so that you can give yourself the angle to the next corner and the apex on that corner. So you're coming a little bit outside. And then you're going to go ahead and apex this really right at the center of it. And you're just on it, full on it, full on it. And in here, you're looking at about, let's watch, I'm about just past these 4 cones before I start letting the car settle off throttle. And you can see just let the car settle here. And now right in here, hard on the brake, down to 4th, down to 3rd, down to 2nd at that apex here. You want to start looking for your apex here. If you can keep off of that right there, it's probably best because you can see it put me out here pretty wide. I didn't lose a ton of time, but I probably would have gained time if I would have came through there and not hit that curb. So let's see that real quick. You can see it right there. So right there. Don't want to, if you can apex that a little bit better, you're going to find yourself getting through there with a lot quicker time. So I should have been a little bit wider here, and I should have been apexing this somewhere in here and not on it, so that I come off here and not push wide the way that I did. And you see that pushes me wide. I got away with it, but we're not really ideal for this next turn. And really on this, you should, if you hit it right, you should be able to full out through here, 3rd to 4th, staying on this apex, kind of a late apex. Make sure you don't get out here. If you're out here, you've got on it too early here, or you missed your apex. So again, keep it inside. Now you're going to have another apex here, so you want to get the car somewhat over here and ready for that next corner. You're just full out, 4th gear, 5th gear, right at the 2nd cone, right at these, I'm sorry, these 2 cones. Just before, I should take that back. Just at the 3. I'm off the brake, I'm off the gas, on the brake, but not heavy. By the 2nd, I'm now putting all my braking force into it, and now I'm letting back off, and I'm back on the gas, right around there we go, right around that last cone. I'm helping the car to turn, and as soon as I see that, and this is a late apex, as soon as I see that, I call it the door open. It's still not open right now. If I'm on it, I'm going over here. I've got to wait for that door to open still. Again, it's a little bit later apex, but you want to make sure that you are right on this because it really helps rotate the car. See how that right there helped rotate it? And now I'm just on it. You can see full on. I haven't even exited the corner yet. Next corner here. Generally at the 3 cones. Right there is when I'm sorry, take that back. This is a full out section. So let's go ahead and go through it. So full out, catch this apex. Don't stay in. You want to kind of keep it wide so that you're just doing a real nice arc on this corner so that on the next corner, which is over here, it really brings you in on a straight trajectory. So here, we're hitting that. We're going to come out a little bit. Now see how it's staying in a nice arc. And I want to be right on this apex, tight to that white line, and just at the 3 cones here, you're starting your braking point for this corner here, which you want to apex somewhat late. You want to get on the curb to help rotate the car here. But you can see it's quite a late apex. If you're too early on it, you're going to find yourself way over here and not able to set up this next corner. Which, as you can see, is real quick on the gas, back off the gas, get the car to rotate with a little brake, kind of over the corner of this. And off the gas, let the car settle, prep it for the next corner up here, drop it down into second gear. So you can see we dropped it into second gear. Get the car, help the car slow down, start rotating as soon as you see the apex of the corner. You want to let the car kind of roll. I'm not full on it. And as soon as you see, again, the door open, which not quite yet, but you can see here, I'm already full on it, which is likely because I'm going to use this to help my car rotate. Yes. Third gear, stay wide here. None of this is off track, but you want to get in before the grass here or you will get off track. This is a pretty tricky corner. This is your last corner. It's pretty bumpy, hard braking at high speed. But we're going to go ahead and right up to these last, or I should say the two cones. So we've got 4, 3, 2. Off the gas just before it. And you can see, getting on my brake right at it. Hard on the brake to get the car slowed down. Fifth gear. Let it go wide, almost into these cones so that I can come out of here on a late apex and still hold a lot of speed. Wide, wide, down to fourth, getting the car slowed down at the same time as it gets very bumpy through here. Down to third. Now I'm out here because I want to apex the second port. Not here, I want to apex over here. And you can see, so now we've got the car set up properly in the right trajectory. Cut as much of this yellow line as I can. Hard on the gas all the way to the finish line. And let's take a look at that real quick and fast. Progression, so you can kind of see that a little bit better. Okay, so the last corner here. We're coming in, top speed, 6th gear, right around the 2 cones. 4, 3, 2, we start our braking. Go right at the cones, keep it wide, 4th, 3rd. Car slow down, start apexing right here.